Welcome back in, everyone. Thick skin. The denseness is real. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you guys had a lovely break. Did you get up and stretch and drink your water and take care of yourself? Welcome back. We'll be playing some Bookwalker now. So we were in the spark of of a hammer, and I have a really bad feeling that they're gonna make us leave that robot to die. Thor's hammer is probably gonna be a battery. We're gonna have to give the robot the battery. And not, get a horrible rating on our job again. It's a miracle they give us any jobs anymore. Okay. So we were in here. I know. It's real. The trauma's real. We need more batteries. Hold on. But don't you think we should take the battery from the panel? I bet we'll need it later. Yeah, you're right. Guess I'm taking this battery. These batteries are going to be dead. I can only take the batteries when the lever's off. No! Don't remind me. The panel goes dark, you hear a soft click, which seems to lock the lever. Can I put its battery back in? It won't let me. It won't let me. Oh no. Two robots are studying the robot with the axe in its head. Analyzing incident. My verdict? Killed treacherously with an axe. Affirmative. Find the guilty and inflict punishment. The robots notice you and turn around. Excuse me, but do you have any idea what happened here? Oh, that? Yeah, I cracked his head open. We did it though. Wasn't he already like that? I was just passing through. Okay, you know what? No, we're not gonna lie. Are you sure that's a good idea? They look kind of dangerous. You have confessed to destruction of power plant property. It attacked me first. It was defective. I don't like calling it unless that's their preferred pronoun. I am afraid we will have to arrest you until the circumstances can be clarified. They're going to attack. Right. Can I just go to trial? I feel like I got a pretty good case if I could just go to trial. I need to gain some ink, so we're gonna have to drain one of these pots.
Deploying emergency spoons.
Thank you for the spoons. I need it. The story hurts my soul. Okay, let's do a shield. That was a waste. They're like charging up. Let's see, it's the apple. Slash the one we've already hurt. Oh, they hurt me when I hit them because they're electrified. If I drain this dude, will that... I'm just gonna keep draining. Yep, I'm dead. I deserve that. Damn. Knocked us straight out of the story. Rude. Alright. Yeah, it says you can talk to Roderick at any time, but it won't let you. True. Robots appear to have fixed each other up already and are now looking around the area. There's no way to get past them. You'll have to fight. Any suggestions? Don't hit them when they're electrified. Use your shield and focus on one at a time. Okay. Well, now I got full health, so I'm in a little bit better standing. The robots turn sharply toward you. Error. Incident is repeating. Do not resist arrest. Yeah, there's nowhere to run. Damn, there's nowhere to run. It's hard to tell which characters. Standing inside, thank you. You were very helpful. I didn't really need to drain them. Ouch. Let's slash the non-electrified one. Ouch. Slash again. And we'll do this one in. Okay, this one's not electrified now, so we'll slash. And then I guess shield. And then slash. They're electrified again. Shield. And slash. Three paradigm robots stand motionlessly in the snow. You open the battery hatches, but all the batteries are damaged. I need one! Just one, please! Okay, take all. Okay, what's around here? Crate. Take all. Bin. There's a factory crate sticking out of the snow. Check, clear the snow away with your hands. Dig out with a shovel. You have no ink left. That's true. I can get it at this bench here from the rubble, the rubbish I just picked up. You start shoveling the snow away from the crate and knocking chunks of ice off of it. And soon you've cleared it completely. Open the crate. Pieces of metal, and it seems like some kind of coin. There's a workbench here, so let's take a look. Let's extract all of our ink. Well, I thought I could use that ink, but I cannot. I need a bottle. There's blue liquid coming out of this tank. Tire marks. Tire tracks left by huge tires. You don't say. Off-road vehicle door. An enormous car has sunk into the snow. Right underneath it is a blue puddle. Yeah, someone's gonna have a rough time fixing this. It's a good thing we don't need to drive it anywhere. Well, actually... Oh, come on. Look over there. One of the robots drove off. I just found it in the text. And the robot means a spare battery. Damn. Use the car repair kit. You feel much more confident now that you have a car repair kit. Okay, get ready to get your hands dirty. Fine. You said I have to feel around all the tubes? An hour later. Overall, it was much easier than you expected. That was horrible. I hope I never have to work on a car again. But at least it was informative. Go inside the car. There are two unpowered robots. Examine the robots. Lean one of the robots forward in front of the seat and look at the battery hatch, but it's empty. All you see is cables leading from the robot to the car's control panel. Time to go make some friends. Great. Take all. Ooh, a bottle. I don't have 100 ink, though. It said that I needed 100 ink to craft that inkwell. I can't craft pliers now, though. I haven't seen anything I needed pliers for so far, though. I've needed a crowbar at one of the items. And it would be really good to have a bottle of ink on hand, but that's okay. Before I drive off, no, walk away. If only we had a sledgehammer. Yeah, if only we didn't break that guy's sledgehammer in the last book. Let me guess. This is the back door to the facility. That's right. I'm assuming this panel lowers this part of the power plant. Okay. Battery. Battery. Oh, I only have 2. I guess we need to go through the car first then. Those robots didn't have any batteries, so. Covered in layers of frost. Hey, do you even know how to drive? Well, you remember the crash you were in with the alchemist. Roderick fortunately thought you did it on purpose. Examine the glove box. There's a small booklet in the glove box. Military off-road vehicle operation instructions. Military? You continue to study the cover. Below the title, you notice a small logo and the words approved for the use by Minister of War Tyre Wotanson. I guess this is no toy. Maybe we shouldn't mess with it. Oh, there's a stamp on the back. Decommissioned from service. Looks like it's being used for other purposes now. Ew. But we should still be careful, just in case it still launches rockets. Open the charging port cover. You see 2 standard battery slots under the port cover. You're looking at the car's dead battery control panel. You won't be able to do anything without batteries. Okay. So these 2 I had out here actually need to be in the car then. Take battery. Take battery. I know. Okay, put battery in. Put battery in. The panel buzzes and lights up. It's working! You suddenly hear a screeching noise coming from the back of the car. What the? Hello. Oh. Damn. Who are you 2? I am Modi 2. I am Modi 3. Are they copies of that robot we found hanging in the tree? Either that or Thor wasn't all that creative when it came to names. To the robots. We're just gonna go for a little ride. We can't allow that. We can't allow that. State the purpose for your use of the vehicle. State the purpose. I'm going out looking for a robot. There's a sale going on nearby and I want to get there before it ends. We're looking for a robot. Which robot would that be? Who is it? I don't know its name. Probably Moody or Nudie or something like that. Purpose, authorization failed. It's a Modi. Just say we're gonna look for a Modi. They're all Modi. Failed. Commencing countdown to trespasser elimination. Come in and sing. EO. EO, it's 10, 9. Hold on. Is that going to help a robot? 7. Yank out the robot's cables. Tell them about Thor. Thor wants me to go see him. Thor? Thor? Yeah, he called me. You look sideways at Roderick in search of hints. He called me and told me to go see him. Can I take this car? Of course. We are obligated to do anything Thor says. It is. Phew. I'll be on my way then. You turn back to the steering wheel, expecting the robots to interrupt you again. Have a nice trip. It. Colorful lights flash on the car's control panel. Follow the robot's tracks. You get behind the wheel. Didn't you say you don't really know how to drive? No time to like the present to learn. Start the engine. Are we there yet? I don't know. We've been driving for half an hour. I'm just following the tracks. How should I know how far it got? How about you talk to me to pass the time? Me? You still haven't remembered anything about your book? Just a little. I remember living on a busy street. That's not much help. I need more specific details. And names are ideal. Why do you need the details? As soon as we finish all these jobs, I'm going to try and find your book. Is that even possible? Well, it's unlikely, but I think it's worth a try. In any case, I have to pay you back for all your help somehow. As soon as I get my powers back. Oh! I'll be unstoppable. Watch out! You miraculously avoid a chunk of ice. Yeah, that was close. Why don't you tell me more about your books? Well, Were they about evil corporations too? Or power plants and robots? No, I didn't focus on the setting much. The characters were more important to me. I want to create characters that feel truly alive. That's my ultimate goal. Oh, that explains it. Explains what? Every character written by someone else is automatically hollow and soulless, right? That's why it's so easy for you to do bad things to them. That's not true. Well, partly. I don't hate them. It's just that when I see their lack of depth, that they're not realistic. Depth? During a conversation, it's easy to tell if a character is capable of thinking for themselves, or if all they do is recite the lines they're given. What category do I fall under? I think you were written by one of the original authors, and I don't question their work. Which will actually help narrow down the search for your book, since there aren't many works by the original authors left. What's an original author? They lived before our time and created the most iconic stories ever known, true masters of the pen. I've even heard they couldn't jump into books, so I have no idea how they managed to create all that. But not a single one of them kept writing after the war. I don't know why. Now we have this new generation of writers where everything is rewritten and reworked. Oh, hold on. I think we're here. See that car over there? Yeah, slow down a little. Just gotta figure out how. Damn. The robots talk to each other, paying no attention to you. How come everyone else gets to go outside except us? Why? That's what I'm asking. Why? Why? That's what I am asking. What's going on here? Let's not bother them. Let's not bother them. Walk away. Outside. You know what? I probably need to go back inside. Oh no, it's another Modi. Okay, hold on. Let me get my batteries. Take out both batteries. The panel goes dark. Okay. Step away. They're building a snowman! Every Modi's dream! Okay, before I do that, let's look at the crate. I need pliers. Gosh dang it, I should have crafted them. Oh well, there's bound to be a crafting bench somewhere. There's some tools here. Maybe I can scavenge? A robot's tools. There it is. The robot raises a hand and waves at you. Snow falls from its clamp at the end of its arm. Wave back. You wave your hand a few times, and the robot's eyes blink. Hello, human. The leak in the water pipe, or the water supply pipe, has been fixed. I will return to the power plant soon. However, I have something I need to complete first. You notice an odd-looking snowman made out of 2 large snowballs. The third, smaller snowball is lying at the robot's feet. This is a 73% perfect snowman. I have never achieved such a wonderful result before. Take out the battery, no! Ask about the pipes. Oh no, I'm gonna have to steal his battery to get into the facility! No. No. Ask about the pipes. Why are you insulating the pipes if there's nothing flowing through them? I was not insulating the pipes. I was fixing a leak. Eventually, I will figure out what it was that disabled the heating system. I think it's because the power plant closed down. Leaks probably don't have anything to do with it. Calculating sarcasm. No, I'm serious. Calculating joke probability. It's not a joke. They closed it down after Thor died. Calculating probability of insanity and other abnormalities. Fine. Do whatever you want with your pipes. Examine the robot. Appears to be a perfect copy of Modi, the robot you found hanging from the tree. Oh no! The only difference is the nameplate on the back of this one says Magni. Leave. I don't want to take Magni's battery. I keep saying you can talk to Roderick at any time, but it doesn't work. I can't talk to Roderick. Can I not participate in this? Thank you. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna craft a pair of pliers. I'm gonna open that vehicle and take the battery out of that. Okay, go back to the factory. Well, I guess I could go back now. Who are you? Who? Asking me again? I was just here. I can't. You know what? I need to Google how to pronounce this guy's name. I'm 15? Is that what I was going with? I brought you here on Thor's orders, remember? Authorization successful. Successful. Those two are starting to get on my nerves. Oh, there's an autopilot button. A what now? You know, autopilot. The car will drive us back itself. I won't even need to steer. Well, that's good news. I'm gonna take a little nap. Hold on, I thought maybe you could tell me about the original authors. Etienne? Etienne. Okay, thank you. Etienne! Hey! He's asleep already. Okay. I'm crafting a pair of pliers. Do not make me take the batteries out of this robot, or so help me. Did Roderick drive? No, the car drove itself. I guess Roderick could pretend to drive if he wants to. I appreciate that they let me go back and that I wasn't forever blocked from this.
This is your self-care reminder. Please hydrate,
Can't open the door.
stretch, and save your progress.
Okay. Frozen shut. Let me drink some water. And then do a stretch. Calm a puppy down because my stretch woke her up. Open the crate. Cut the cable. With some effort, you use your pliers to cut through the cable wrapped around the box. Open the crate. I got some tools. The water knocked an eyebrow loose briefly. Okay, I stuck it back on. I'm gonna have to take the battery. There was no battery in there. I'm sorry. The robot nods to you, then returns to building the snowman. It bends awkwardly as it carefully pushes the snowball around with its robotic arms, trying to keep it from falling apart. Just make it quick. Place a shaking hand on the robot's battery hatch and open it. Wait, maybe we should let it finish building the snowman first. You place a hand on the robot's battery and quickly yank it out. Ouch! It hurts. It hurts. Oh god, it hurts! No! The robot freezes, arms extended outwards towards the snowman's head as if hoping to finish it before it plunged into eternal darkness. Finish building the snowman. We have to, for the sake of the robot. You navigate around the robot as you roll a snowball. The snow is nice and sticky. It only takes 5 minutes for you to construct a decently round head, placing it firmly atop of the odd snowman. You use your fingers to add 2 eyes, a hole for the nose, and a smile. That really is a 73% perfect snowman. It most certainly is. Check the battery in your pocket. Why? Oh, why? Back to the factory. This game makes me depressed. Step away. I've got all my batteries now. Now I can get into the facility. Put in a battery. Put in a battery. Put in a battery. Light on the cover turns green. Yoink. Alright, let's see if we could craft anything before we go in. I can't craft anything. Okay. Time to go in. You're gonna leave this book with so many lifeless robots. Oh, it's everything. Oh, hello. Hi. Oh, gummies. Okay. Gap. Panel. That's the bridge control panel, or at least it was. Suspicious looking smoke is coming from the panel. Fix the panel. I'll need a screwdriver. Let's walk away. Looks like this panel is linked to the conveyor belt. Send you a DM when you get a chance. Oh, thank you. Do we need batteries for it too? I don't think so. All the lights are on already. I wonder what'll happen if I push something. Panel starts beeping loudly. Oh god, is it a Modi? Box. An ordinary cardboard box with a Thor logo on the side. Examine. There's a sticker on it on the side that says bin F734 personal items. Open. There's a sad-looking apple inside, along with a note that says, "Have a good shift, Ruskva." Is it a battery? No, it's someone's leftovers. I think you found someone's lunch. Take the apple. They won't eat it anymore. So now what? We should go back to the panel and see what else we can order from the conveyor belt. Colorful lights. Examine the panel. The buttons you were hitting madly turn out to correspond to different letters and numbers. To the right of them, you see a booklet labeled Operator Instructions. Looks like these are instructions for operating the conveyor belt. On the back of the instruction booklet, you see a logo made up of two symbols and the words "produced by the Sindri and Broker Group." Can we can we use it to order something useful? Colorful lights flash on the conveyor belt. Start entering a code. Open the instructions. Batteries. These are instructions for operating the conveyor belt. There's a note stuck between the gaps. General information, repair kit. Read the note. Please note, indexes got mixed up again in the last shipment, and some materials are now in different warehouses. Here are the changes. Let me note that in case the game doesn't remind me. Okay. General information. Operator, please note the following. Each item can be identified by a 4-digit index in XXYZ format. XX is the warehouse number. Y is the row. Z is the bin. Okay, repair kit. Repair kit indexes. So they're under people's names. And we already got Rustfuzz lunch. So let me take a picture. Okay. Put instructions aside. Start entering a code. Okay. Now I gotta do some detective work. So the things that changed were MI for M1, D4, and A7. So the first one, E6, 4, is correct. So E6, 4, 4. The panel starts beeping loudly. The conveyor belt comes to life, and a box begins moving down. Worn out cardboard box. Examine the box. Repair kit. Oh, I think this is what we were looking for. Inside the box is a packaged repair kit. Hang on, this isn't for the right brand of panel. What do you mean? The panel had a name written on it, and this isn't the same one. Check what brand the panel is again, then order the right kit. Freaking couldn't keep the tools. Any of the tools. Examine the panel. Okay. Walk away. Let me see if that corresponds with any of the yeah. So it needs the D4 I6, but D4 has changed recently. But I want to see what's in other storages. I want everyone's stuff. Let me hoard everything. Okay, so we're entering the code. Let's see, D4 has changed to B3 to, nope, 1-6. Okay, let's see, this should be the right one. A kit for, I'm not even gonna try. Just what we need. Awesome. Yeah, we just have to do something about the bridge situation. Okay, but can I order other people's stuff? Yes. So this next one should be E624. Let's see if it gets us anything. If they're all just controls. It's a repair kit. So no, they're all going to be the same then, probably. There's only one more I haven't tried, so let me just make sure. It's got no vital resources. This one's going to be F763. Okay, no, they're all repair kits I don't need. Watch it be a robot, I know. Okay. Fix the panel. No one ever fixes. I gotta figure out how to do that. No one ever fixes this panel in the book. They only break it. I can't find instructions for you. See just how bad it is. You open the panel and start digging around inside. 20 minutes later, you're almost certain you did everything right. You flip the switch and something inside the panel starts humming. It's working! Compared to fixing the car, this was nothing. Wow! Got a roast in here. Could whoever killed the robots have done this? No time to chat. The whole building's gonna collapse. Need to clear the metal beams first. Thor's office. Uh, damn, the whole place is on fire. We should hurry up with our search before the fire spreads. Okay, locker. Locker. Need a picket. Open it with a crowbar. I don't have any of that. Papers. Papers. Damn smoke. These are profit reports and charts. You said you don't understand that kind of stuff. Well, these ones look pretty simple. A report on Thor's profits compared to Jormungandr's. It looks like Thor took the lead at some point and stayed ahead for about 9 days. The report ends there, though. I see. Examine more notes. Come on, let's get out of here before you choke to death. One sec. I see some blueprints. Oh, that looks like our hammer. The Mjolnir project, developed by the Sindri and the Broker Group. Mjolnir? What a strange name for a hammer. That's it. I can't survive another second in here. Papers. There's an old letter here. Anything interesting? It hasn't been sent. It was from Thor to President Odin. Let's see. Under the text is burnt and illegible. Since Sol was the first company to go when shortly after being acquired by the Skull Group, it declared bankruptcy and disappeared from the market. Now my company is under a continuous threat of acquisition by the Euromander Group, and I expect this will lead to a similar outcome. All chairman and all ruler, if only I was still at the helm of a military production facility and not, my actions would be decisive, and I would not have to write letters like this. But as I am needed here and must act according to the laws of competition, no matter how hard it may be for me to ask, I ask you. The rest is illegible. I wonder why he never sent this letter. Who knows? I'll be back. Will it bar me forever if I try to go into that door up there. I need to go outside and see if I can make a lockpick or a crowbar. I can't. I feel like there's something I'm missing. Crowbar lockpick. Robot's treasure map. Old photos. Some section of the factory. One snowbank is marked with a red X. Okay, can I know which one so I can know? So looks like a photo. Maybe that's back at the front of the factory. It looks like here. Spot in the photo. You check the map again. You seem to be right at the spot marked by the X. There's nothing here. If it's buried treasure, then that means you have to dig it up, dummy. Dig up the treasure. You start digging, the layers of snow disappears quickly. But it's a lot harder to break through the frozen ground than you thought. An eternity later, your shovel clings and it hits metal. Found it. You carefully pull a small icy box out of the ground. Come on, open it. Coins, mushrooms, chalk. Chalk, coins, and a mushroom? Looks like the kind of treasure a kid would have. Even robots must have things that are precious to them. I'm sure you're right. Okay, let's go. There's nothing more for us here. Some treasure that was. It was a beautiful treasure. You shut your mouth. Contains 5 ink. Good, I need these. This will help me get my my little ink bill. Okay, got an inkwell now. Restores 100. Taste is terrible, but it restores your ink supply. Okay, got a full ink supply now. Pity you didn't grab the money from the gentleman in the bench. You know what? Let's go check his wallet then. I can still do that. That's still a doable thing. Go pillage this man's pocket. Desecrate the dead. Why not? Take out all the batteries. Looks like... Oh, that's right. I have to turn it off. Wallet time. Take all the batteries. Follow the wallet inspector? I mean, I try not to be, but maybe he's got the like a crowbar part in his wallet or something. I don't know. You know, puzzle game logic. Insert a battery. Open wallet. Obtain crowbar. Frozen man. Examine money. Small wad of bills with a few crumpled discount coupons tucked between them. Are you going to take that money? It's not like he needs it, huh? You're trying to test my morals. No, I'm not going to take his money. Can't use it in the real world. I know. The notes would just dissolve like everything else that comes out of the books. It's not the only reason. You take one of the notes. These say pounds with an N at the end instead of pounds. There's a law that says all authors have to write them like that in their books now. So that means there must be some way to take them out of the book. You shrug. Okay. Anything else in here? Nope. Okay, I'm sorry. Back into the depths of the abyss you'll go.
It's almost time to close visitation to the
Dollars.
atrium.
No. 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 Alright, let me go see. There was some stuff up here. I think I needed a lockpick or a crowbar for it too. Yeah, I need a crowbar. How would I... Let me see if there's anything in here. Oh, that's right. This was a battery-operated panel and I didn't have a battery. Take all empty bottles. Sure. Is there anything else? Yes, this is a very ineffective way to have a facility, an energy facility. Thank you. And that took forever. Take all. Just some more junk. I swear if I open these and a bunch of modis pops out. Okay. Box. Break the lock! I need a lockpick for that. That's why I'm here. I still don't have enough to make a lockpick. Rude. Got some stuff that contains ink. Don't really have enough parts to do anything. Alright, let me take my batteries back. This is something I'll have to come back to later. I'll have to remind myself that I have stuff to explore still. Okay, let's go through that door and then we'll end there. You don't remind me. We'll find batteries for all the modis and build snowmen all day. That's my headcanon. Oh, there's people in here. Factory workshop. Guys, run out the pack. Some men are unsuccessfully trying to break down the door, while the rest of them stand off to the side exhausted. Clear your throat. Ahem. 10 or so pissed off men turn to face you. What's this now? Squinting. He doesn't look like a robot. Hey you, are you from the village too? No. Are you here to help us burn down this damn power plant? Nope. And what the hell do you want? Lie. Tell the truth. Listen, I just want the hammer. The men glance at each other. Well, what hammer? That's what you're trying to destroy, right? The hammer of Thor? It's behind the door you're trying to break down. Ah, so it's the hammer making those sounds. That makes sense. Whisper, see? I told you. These guys look like medieval peasants. So, a bunch of medieval peasants live next to a factory and they don't understand. Because I guess this makes sense because this is supposed to be like the world of the gods, I guess. It's very Norse mythology coded. Hush. We don't need your help. We can deal with the hammer ourselves. Be on your way. He turns back to the door. No. I need the hammer, and I'll be taking it. Listen, guy, or whoever you are under the mask, he jabs his finger at you. There are 10 of us here, so if you think you can take us, you're out of your mind. But now, try to convince them again. Fine, just explain what's going on here. Maybe we can find a compromise. We'll take care of things ourselves. He won't even look at you now. Extra manpower wouldn't hurt, boss. The doors really won't budge. Rolls his eyes. Rude? There's nothing to explain. This piece of shit here, he points to the door, caused an avalanche that buried our village. We won't stand for this. It's time to take action. It's time for Operation Blackout. Blackout! The rest of the mob shouts, but less enthusiastically and less in unison than before. We'll burn it all down. We'll leave nothing stand. Yeah. Try to convince them one more time. Come on, think. You tap your finger against your temple. Choose wisely. I don't think they're going to put up with you for long. Pretend you know something they don't. Offer a trade. What do I have that they would want? Okay, pretend to know something, I wouldn't recommend opening that door without me. Something disastrous will happen. A reaction. Hammer isn't what it seems, but I know how to disable it. Yawns. The hammer is actually a huge robot, and that's just its code name. I'm the only one who can handle it. So you shut up over there. I'll tell you that there is a 73% perfect snowman outside. I'll trade you for that. To be fair, even to me, that didn't sound very convincing. Okay, offer a trade. Let's make a deal. I'm pretend not to heal you. I'll open this door for you if you let me take the hammer. Whispers something to the boss. Whispers back. Do you mean take the hammer? Are you going to take it to another factory and make us burn that one down too? I'll take the hammer out of the country. I'll take the hammer out of this world. Out of the country. And bring it where? Quick, what country is this? 1 sec, hold on. I see Helheim, and I see Asgard and Midgard. Asgard! They'd probably want it to go to Midgard. Midgard. I'll take the hammer to Midgard, far away from you. The men glance at each other. But this is Midgard. God damn it! Whoops. Well then, what was the other one? Okay, I'm not listening to you. I'm not giving. I'm going to sit here and listen to you spell nonsense all day, guys. Deal with him. I'm an idiot. The whole mob rushes you like a pack of unleashed hounds. Look, Roderick, a perfect example of a badly written characters, incapable of assessing the situation and changing their opinion. I bet you anything the book describes them with one simple phrase, an aggressive mob. Or maybe you're just not convincing enough. Yeah, maybe that's it. Angry mob has you surrounded. This one did peacefully. Cool. Thanks. I guess slash. We'll take out the weak guy first. Slash this dude. Slash this dude. That dude's just like punching the back of his colleague. Okay, let's do a drain on the 2-pointer back there. Ouch, rude. Apple. And slash. Let's do drain. Drain takes 1. We'll take out the weak dude. Ouch. Apple. Drain. This guy. Okay, let's do slash the strong guy. Luckily, they missed.
Time for invasive capitalism. We'll be back after these forced messages.
Consume, 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 consume.
Consume this ink.
This is your self-care reminder. Please hydrate,
Okay, I'm gonna need to
stretch,
drain.
and save your progress.
I can't heal anymore, so drain that dude. Yep, I died. That's okay. Maybe we can come back and I won't have to fight him. Okay. That's all the time we have. Alright, let me put this away. Let's go find someone to raid. Check out this game. I recommend it. It's been really good so far. Really intriguing. Alright, who's on? Who's doing what? Keep changing the look of everything in it. Making it hard. Oh! Shucks. No! Get out of my eyeball! Shoot! Whoop! Work. Ugh. Gotta hold a puppy so they don't pee. Okay, we're gonna have to speedy raid so I can take this puppy outside. I'm taking you to a cool dude, guys. We'll see you later. Bye!
Prepare for duty, space friends.